Roll it.
Friggin' what up, dude? Strider Wilson, and I'm the host of this podcast that's mine, going to be called History is Dank. History is Dank with Strider Wilson. Dankness from the
Friggin' what up, dude? Welcome back to another dank episode of History is Friggin' Dank, dude. I'm extra fired up today, dude. We got Aaron on the sticks. What up, Aaron?
What up?
Beast, dude, in the studio. And today, we are joined by my bro, frickin' legend, dude, Harmony McElligott. Welcome to History is Dank, dude.
Dude, what up, dude? Thanks for having me, man. I'm stoked to be here. That was a sick song. I dig that, man.
Thank you. I actually wanted to ask you, do you think it could have done with a little more bass? Because I know you slap some bass, dude.
Dude, as long as you hire me, I think so, man.
Dude, I would literally love to get you on a show of just like vibe bass, dude. You know, just have you on, because, you know, like almost like a late night. You know how the late night they kind of go to like the musician or whatever. They're like, hey, Chris, what do you think? And he like, and basically all he does is laugh. We would definitely not pigeonhole you into that role, but definitely have you lay down some dank riffs.
Dude, I like that. We could call it like basic instinct or something like that.
Oh,
dude.
I love
bass
that.
And sick right after it, like basic, but also
Hell
sick,
yes.
'cause you
I would
playing
post
bass.
up. I would definitely smoke inside, you know, just much like, what's the name of the lady that played in Basic Instinct? What's her name?
Sharon Stone.
Yeah, smoke cigs indoors. Remember, they're like, what are you going to do? Arrest me, fellas?
Oh, dude.
Smokes a cig, dude. What a power move to smoke inside.
Oh, dude, the power move was the leg cross, dude. Just in front of all of them, like, "Ooh, what are you going to do about that, dude?"
True, yeah.
And they were like, oh my God, dude, it was crazy. Yeah, smoking indoors, the whole thing.
Very dude, it's interesting to think, like, why was it, who the hell is that guy? I want to say Mike, it's not freaking Charlie Sheen's dad, Martin Sheen. It's, what's his name? It's Michael Douglas.
Michael Douglas.
Is he sexy? I mean, he plays a sexy, confident guy. He's a good-looking guy.
I think he spent most of the 80s stressed out by his relationships. Have you ever noticed that, dude? Every Michael Douglas movie in the 80s is just him stressed out. Like, he had, what, Fatal Attraction?
Yes,
where he's
sexy movie. But
yeah.
yeah.
You know, he's got, like, he's always entering the room and, like, loosening his necktie. Like, this needs to stop.
Boxy suits, dude.
Yeah.
The suits were too boxy back then.
Dude,
Maybe that's it.
It was
Maybe
true.
he was a sweet Hugo Boss.
Then it was Basic Instinct. Then he was, you know, getting terrorized by Sharon Stone. And then War of the Roses with Kathleen Turner. They were like a couple that had some crazy issues going on or whatever. Then
he had Romancing the Stone, but that was a little bit different.
Dude,
that was earlier.
Wasn't it? What about Disclosure? Wasn't that one of them too?
I love these names, dude.
Like,
dude, these are all just disclosure. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude.
Disclosure.
Just so, I don't know, dude. I want just great email. Like, if you want your email to get read, just do Michael Douglas movie titles. Just Fatal Attraction. I'm opening that email.
Yeah.
Disclosure. Dude, so Harmony, dude, welcome to the frickin' pod. Fired up. So typically, dude, you know, we start out with just a little personal share, a little historical share. Doesn't have to be history oriented. But what's new with you? What's crapping, dude, as they say? What's going on, dude?
Dude, well, like the latest has been like they're repaving the street out in front of my apartment right now. So yeah, dude. So now like I longboard a lot, and my wheels have got like a tar, sticky smell, which kind of blows. But
what, dude? On your longboard, they jacked it up?
Oh no, because it's all freshly grooved over. You know, what do they call it?
Yeah, the new tar.
New tar for a new street that they laid down. But yeah, you know, other than that, I haven't been going out too much. I saw, this is kind of messed up. The other day I walked to my car and I saw they put like a little card in the window and it said, "We buy junk cars." I'm like, what, dude? Isn't that kind of messed up, dude?
Yeah,
like,
that's freaking messed up.
What are you trying to say, man? It's like you wouldn't walk up to somebody and be like, "Hey, I'm an agent for ugly people, and you got it."
Yeah, dude.
Take my card.
You're just at the beach hanging out, dude. Like, what the hell's going on, dude?
What? come on. It's crazy. Yeah, I was like insulted by it. I thought it was terrible.
And you got a nice ride, dude. I mean, you got a nice Toyota, durable, dude. Come on,
Corolla, bro. Are you kidding me? Those things last forever, dude.
250 miles at least. 250,000, sorry, at least on that puppy.
Dude, at least.
You want to know what? Here's the thing, dude. At first, that's an insulting thing of him to do that, but he knows there's value in that car because he knows it's a Corolla. He wants you to just... That's whack.
He's trying to do like a mind game, like maybe it's like I'll be like maybe it is a junk car, or something like that.
Exactly. He's gaslighting you for your car.
He's gaslighting me for my car, which is kind of cold-blooded, but
that's whack.
Respect the game, dude.
Dude, of course.
Are doing what they can in these tough times.
He's hustling, dude. He probably's got to deal with the street cleaning dudes, and as a valet, I'll tell you, Corollas, nice whips. They stand, they hold up, dude, the test of time.
Yeah.
Wait, so did you break in that road on your what are you running, a Sector 9 or a Gravity or something I don't even know about?
I've got right now I've got a loaded Tantian, which is a really nice one. It's flex number 3, which is pretty much the most flex you can get because they're made with like bamboo and fiberglass. And like, I got to read the specs or whatever, but basically it gives you a lot of bounce and flex so you can get a lot of carve action in on those roads and whatnot. And it's great just for cruising around town. They carve like butter, those things. They're really, really nice. And I also have a land yacht, which is a pintail board. It's a lot longer, but those you can get more speed and good for downhill stuff, which is cool. I found some nice hills in the area, which is pretty cool.
I remember we charged some one time up in Silver Lake.
Yeah, dude.
Kind of where you used to live.
Yeah. We charged the Silver Lake Hills, dude. That was awesome.
There's some steep ass hills over there too.
Dude, seriously, I gotta like make up an excuse every time. Like, I don't know, dude. I think the wind is a little strong today, man.
This looks repaved.
I think they just repaved it. I don't know, he's got new wheels. I don't want to mess these up, man.
Dude, I don't want to power slide on these things quite yet, dude. You're not broken in.
Normally I power slide, and that's
I'll do my rib, dude. Rib's a great injury to go to because you don't really know like when you use a rib.
Yeah.
Or like, an arm, someone can see it, but a rib injury can get you out of a lot of shit. Dude.
Yeah.
My rib, dude, it's fucking jacked up. It's jacked up.
And plus, it's like you see a lot of people kind of rubbing their rib like it's just like a thing they do or whatever. Like, so anyways, like,
dude.
What is that?
It's a good like dad move, like at a dinner or something like that. Like if you want to like run a power move, like you're about to make a fucking point. Like, anyway, Chris, what I meant to say was you're wrong in this way, and then you name 3 points, dude. You got to rub your rib while doing that.
Exactly. Show the other person you're relaxed enough to just deal with your own self while you're kind of coming down on them.
Dude, correct. It's just look, I'm more concerned with what's going on with me, but I'll shut you down right now.
It's like if you're gonna tell somebody like if you got to give them some tough news, if you kind of put your arms behind your head and say, so listen,
dude, you gotta have body language is this is the classic middle manager. Look, I did hear all the other valets talking about there was a party tonight, but this wedding's gonna go overtime. They just booked the room till midnight. You guys are all staying. Look, I get it. It's you do a hand behind the head. I get it.
Yeah, it's classic move. Dude, there's whole classes on those power move stances or whatever, like people do that stuff, dude.
Dude, Toastmasters, bro. You ever hear of Toastmasters? You know what that is?
No, what is that?
Maybe I should do a history on that. When I work in the hospitality industry, which you also worked at a hotel.
Oh, yeah, dude.
You got to share some stories from the pool, dude.
Dude, that was great.
But at the Ritz, they're like, oh, yeah, you can get a special discount to join the Toastmasters Club. And it was all about like public speaking and like social etiquette and how to like be cool at events and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, if you got to go to a class to learn how to be cool, and I get, public speaking, there are some points of keynote speaking and speech writing which are important. So there are some basics there, but I don't know. It just seems like such a freaking lame thing to do. Maybe I'm just being a hater, but go ahead and, be elite, I guess, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
What happened with, wasn't there some shit that went down at your pool one time where they were like, what'd those guys always say? Fucking managers?
Yeah. So like we were working at the W, and it's a pretty sweet gig. It's a nice hip hotel.
Yeah.
But they kind of like have their own language for the way they do things there. So like so like we, at a normal hotel, you'd go to an elevator, but at the W, it's called lift. So someone would be like, excuse me, where's the elevator? And be like, oh, you mean lift? That's over there. And no, it's just true. People would be all like, I'm just trying to find the valet. Okay, so you're looking for wheels with a Z, wheels with a Z. And I got to do work at the restaurant there. I was working at the pool. It was a sick job, but the pool isn't called the pool. It's just called wet.
Nah, dude.
Wet.
Amazing, bro.
Yes,
Amazing.
you always got to be like, welcome to wet. And people would be like, yeah, I'm trying to find the, I'm trying to find the gym, and that's sweat. Dude, where's the bathroom? I think you mean flush.
You flush. It's going off right now.
Yeah, flush. Yeah.
This guy's a pervert. He tried to get into ladies' flush. Get him out of here. Someone please put him in the jail. Oh, you mean lock?
Lock. Yeah, dude. It's crazy, man. They had a lot of they named different things: the wheels, lift, wet, and then so at the pool at winter time, at summertime the pool is called wet, but at winter it was called chill.
Amazing,
and,
bro.
Pretty,
amazing.
I like that, dude. I dig that, man.
Chill.
Hey, you guys just want to come chill?
Just chill. Where?
Just chill.
At chill. What do you mean? Where, dude? Bring your trunks, dude. To chill.
This is crazy too. And and I don't want to sound like I'm ragging on them because they gave me a job and I whatever. But there's some funny stuff. You got to mention it. So they would always tell you they would give us slogans too. And one of the things they always told us was make the scene. It was on a lot of posters, so you'd see just make the scene. So and they'd take pictures of some of the employees and they'd put them in the break room, and it was really cool, Rolling Stone photos of the employee of the month or whatever. Amazing, and then it would have a small story last week a couple customers from Florida came in. We didn't have they had some time to kill, so I told them, "Are you game for a cocktail?" And then underneath that, it says, make the scene.
Amazing,
and it says, Jordan made the scene in that situation. What have you done to make the scene?
Dude, they're getting mad at you, dude. Harmony, did you really miss the opportunity to make the scene with those guests when you were carrying their luggage to the room?
Yeah, they had a delay, and there was idle moment where no one was making the scene. So I asked them if they wanted a cocktail. No. You don't ask them. You say, are you game for a cocktail?
Yeah, it's not would you like, it's are you game?
Are you game for a cocktail?
Dude, that's amazing, dude. You don't ask them how their journey was in. You just go, are you feeling it now that you're here?
Yes,
dude.
Yes.
Aaron, before we record anytime, Aaron goes, Strider, dude, make sure you make the scene today. He actually kind of says that to me, dude.
Oh, see, he knows. It works, dude. We made the scene, man. We had to make the scene.
Yeah, you fucking brought people dank nuggets by the pool and some shade.
Dude, this is one kind of crazy thing. This was a funny story. So there was, we had, everyone there was super fun and cool, and we had this hostess, and she was really fun and cool. And one night we had an event there, and it was I don't know if it was Mutton But Love. Oh, no, it was Models and Mutts, where they brought in models with dogs, different kinds of dogs. And
classic.
It was some kind of fundraiser or something like that, but it was a big party outdoors. And so, all the corporate bosses were there watching, okay, is everything going down?
Totally.
Make sure we got a DJ playing. And then I remember the hostess came out, and because we were all by the pool, and she was like, woohoo, and she started dancing and stuff. And then you could see the bosses were like, what's going on over here? And then everyone else started dancing too, and they were like, she's making the scene. And they were proud of her. It turned in that moment, because they're like, wait, what's going on? She's kind of, having a good time, on the clock. And then everyone starts having a good time. Making the scene.
Dude, that's gold, dude. I'm picturing them like Hugo Weaving from The Matrix, dude. Mr. Anders, those type of guys. Dude,
that's them.
They're making the scene.
Making the scene.
If you don't make the scene, we'll kick you outside to air. You'll be on street.
You'll be on the street.
Dude, fired up, dude. Harmony bringing the freaking heat, dude. I'm just loving it, dude. I'm loving it, dude. Two dudes who have worked in the service industry, bro.
Love it, dude.
Harmony's a stone cold chiller, dude.
Much respect to the W2 because I might need to go back there with the way things are right
Dude,
now. So, like,
yeah,
that's why I'm not trying to,
Nothing bad, dude. I really apprecited being there.
I know it was a great time.
I'd like to make the post-COVID scene with you guys.
I will make the scene right now, dude. Let me come back there. They were cool. Everyone was very nice and friendly, dude.
Dude,
was
you know what?
It was a chill spot, dude.
It is kind of nice. I mean, I've worked
liked
in
it.
hospitality a lot, valeting at hotels, and yeah, they work in hospitality for a reason, you know. And I've been to that hotel. It's nice, dude. There's one in Hollywood, but you were at the Brentwood one, right? Or no, Westwood one.
Yeah.
Which is Dank, yeah.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Westwood.
All the people that worked there were super cool. The events were always really fun. Customers were always nice. Dude, it was chill, you know. They have their own thing, dude. It was good.
Yeah, I loved it, dude. I loved freaking working at the hotel, parking whip, scoring fat tips. Hopefully, yeah, I can get back there after this thing.
Dude, hell yeah.
Dude, Harmony, dude, thanks for your historical share, dude. Repaving your street, bro.
Yeah,
Get
man.
back out there on the freaking L board, dude. I kind of, for my historical share, dude, I wanted to keep it a little more history oriented because I read this article.
Oh, my bad for not doing that.
No. Even before this, that's not even your bad. I said, dude, make it anything. It doesn't have to be history because you're going to be on sharing
All right.
a little bit. So
Sorry.
It's I think it's better for people to learn about you first. So I think I'm fucking fired up, dude.
All right.
So basically, dude, I don't know if you heard about this, dude, but I saw on Yahoo, dude, where I read a lot of fat headlines on Yahoo, dude. Sometimes I just scroll that page. I think they got probably the most fire headline game to get you to click. And this freaking brewery was unearthed in ancient Egypt, dude.
No way.
So we know they've got the pyramids, right? Like those are, and people are kind of wondering, like, what are those for? Are they like, you know, parts of a map in the cosmos, or is it a, you know, probably a burial tomb for a king that's under there? We just don't know yet.
Yeah.
And but bro, they found a freaking beer factory that's ancient, dude. And yeah, dude, 5,000 years old, dude. They were drinking just freaking tons of brew down there. They were making that stuff with like dates. They didn't like have hops like any like dank IPAs. But it just fired me up to think about Egyptians just posting up and enjoying a nice beer, dude, in the Fertile Crescent. You know?
Exactly. But think of it this way: were they making the scene?
I think, dude, there's no question. Like they were, yeah, they had to have been.
I'm sure they were,
yeah,
dude.
Romulus was down there making the scene.
Yeah, if you're serving beer at the pyramids, you better be making the scene, right?
Dude,
like, there's, you know, this is the pyramids we're talking about here. We're talking about ancient Egypt. You know, it's just not like just your regular spot. That's pretty cool, man. I dig that, dude.
Dude.
So it was like a whole, like, you know, did they have different like microbrews, or was it all like one kind of like a main lager or
Sounds
ale?
like this is mainly a main lager. This one had like 8 freaking brewery like kelms or whatever it is, dude, and they produced as much as 6,000 gallons, dude, of beer at a time, so per batch. And I think that, dude, they said like beer was ubiquitous in ancient Egypt. Like pharaohs drank it all the way down to the peasants and the people building the freaking pyramid. So
dude, I love that.
Yeah,
dude.
freaking
That's
gnarly,
awesome, man.
Oldest known brewery was in China, though. China just does it right, dude. They're just the oldest recorded civilization. I mean,
yeah,
they've done it all, dude. They had ships before the West did. I mean, just beasts, dude.
Dude, it's crazy to think like you go back in that many years in history, and it's like one of the first things we got to invent is like a way to get buzzed. You know what I mean? Like, dude, you go so far back, dude. It's like we handled that. Like wine has been around since, you know, that's pre-biblical. I mean, that's
100%,
like, yeah,
bro.
that's like forever ago.
Yeah, dude, the Romans, in fact, because obviously they came and conquered Egypt, like they were the ones who really pushed the wine because they were wine drinkers, and then they turned Egypt into like basically their grain mill. They just exploited that country for its resources. But like, yeah, dude, like before that, people were just getting buzzed. I mean, dude, you have a stressed life no matter what. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if cavemen, I wonder how they were getting off. You know what I mean? Like they had to be smoking something
I'm
or
sure of it. Yeah, man.
Brewing. Like I read into some of these brews, they would put some gnarly stuff in there. Like obviously dates, which grow in the desert.
Dude, I love
dates, dude.
Desert dates are tight, dude.
They're so dank, dude.
I
You go
love
out to
that
freaking
stuff,
Coachella, dude. Just stop by freaking
man.
Go
by
house those.
What, Hadley's snack shop?
Hadley's,
Dude,
bro, exactly,
Hadley's
dude.
Snack shop, dude.
They redid
Totally,
it though,
man.
dude, because it used to be like iconic with all the old Hollywood stars, dude. Because Palm Springs used to be like an old Hollywood spot, dude. They, you know, Desi Arnaz would go out there, his crew, dude. So it was cool, but now, you know, they kind of redid it, it's easier to shop in there now, but it's kind of not as cool as it was. But yeah, bro, they were making botanical brews, dude, fruit flavored brews, dude. They used this stuff called gruit. And then the monks were the ones who actually were getting really buzzed.
Oh yeah, dude.
Praying, getting buzzed, dude. They like,
oh yeah.
you know, they were the ones who started adding more hops and stuff like that. And then, you know, the Germans took it serious. And in fact, some of the like oldest food and beverage laws, like from like the 1500s, are about beer, where it's like it needs to be with hops. And if you sold bad beer, like they would like cut your hand off, dude.
That's
they would
like
cut
counterfeit money or something, like, dude.
But people would get paid in beer. Dude,
Yeah.
Egyptians would get paid in beer.
Yeah, man. Dude, after a hard day's work, you know, who wouldn't want to just sit down with a nice brew that's up to standards with the times that you're living in, you know?
We almost have to go get an IPA right after this, dude. I'm thinking, dude. I'm like, let's go, dude.
Dude, I'm totally down with that, man.
So I was just fired up to share that, dude. But great perspective, Harmony, that it's like, what came first, bro? The wheel or beer?
I'm
or
pretty
wine?
sure probably wine.
I think wine, dude. Probably wine.
Yeah, I imagine so, yeah. Who knows, though? I mean, maybe.
Who's the first dude who got like a DUI, dude? Probably like with a wheelbarrow in like Mesopotamia,
yeah,
dude. Just
totally
fucking
on a wheelbarrow for sure. Something like that, or some kind of like a chariot that crashed into some kind of.
Dude's a rich teenager, dude.
Yeah.
You know who my father is, dude? He owns this latifunda.
Yeah, exactly, dude. That's
All right,
like, man.
dude. So Harmony is joining us today because he's a freaking straight up dank chiller, as we already know. But he's here. We were on the phone the other day doing a little FaceTime Zoom catch up, dude. What you do during QT, dude? You maybe crack open a frosty brew, or you know, enjoy something. You know, you get a little FaceTime with your bro, dude, and say what up. And Harmony was talking. We were talking about what shows we're watching.
Yeah.
And you crushed this dank ass show on Netflix. What's it called?
Dude, it's the Roman Empire docu-series that they've got out now. It's 3 seasons of that, right? Dude, and I straight up watched all the ones on Commodus.
Hell yeah, dude.
Dude, amazing stuff, dude.
And so Commodus, if you don't know, and this is how I was cued into him, was I'm familiar with him because that's Joaquin Phoenix, his character from the movie Gladiator, which I've probably seen. I would say I'm an expert in the movie Gladiator. I've seen upwards of 28 times. I've watched it. I've powered through commercials on TNT. I don't care.
Is he the same guy? Or is he based on him?
He's based on him. And you can see by the movie, they take a lot of liberties.
Okay.
But, like, think about it. He employs, like, the game. He does a lot of gladiatorial games.
Oh, yeah.
Commodus's character in the movie kills his dad, Marcus Aurelius, who was his real dad.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, there's a lot of similarities. For sure, dude. Yeah.
And they take a lot of liberties because it's not... when you started explaining it to me, it's like, okay, this is what really went down.
Dude, what's funny is like, because there's so many of them that have gone crazy, and like, you know, well, you know, there's quite a few, so you never know which one. I'm like, well, any one of these could have been, or he's like a mesh of a bunch of them, because
totally, like,
you have like Caligulas and all that type of stuff as well, you know, which is crazy. But yeah, dude, Commodus was crazy, man, because like it started out like they said it was the golden era of Rome, right? Yep. It's like is high tech, all their advanced technology. They got their aqueducts, they've got, you know, everything set up, the, you know, civilization, their whole government, army structure, military might. You know, they've, you know, conquered.
This is the Pax Romana,
dude. Pax Romana, exactly, dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
So Marcus Aurelius is the straight up emperor. He's like crushing his job, dude. Like everyone's like, yo, this is probably one of the most legit, best emperors we've had. And then, of course, when he dies, it's his son Commodus that has to take over. But Commodus grew up as the son of the emperor. So he's like, you know, he's basically like a rich kid that's like had everything handed to him. He's like, no aspirations towards any of this stuff. He likes to party. He likes to hang out and do all this stuff. So like that was one of the things that like everybody talked about in the documentary at the beginning. They're like, no one knows why on earth he would ever hand the reins to this dude, knowing like full well this dude sleeps in every day. He's like late to the Senate meeting, like everything you can think of, dude. You know, he's drunk, falling off his horse. You know, he doesn't know how to do anything, doesn't want to do anything. And they're like, he handed him the reins to the whole empire. And that was the end, actually, after Commodus, that basically was the end of that era. He led it to decline. So it starts out basically like, yo, dad dies, you know, the emperor, so Commodus takes over, right? And then, of course, you know, he's bad at his job and everything, but he starts employing his bros from like, you know, from outside the circle and everything.
He's got 3 bros, I looked up.
3 main bros, dude.
Sartorius, Perennius, and Cleander.
Cleander's the one you want to watch out for,
okay,
bro, dude.
What's
Cleander
up?
is not chill, dude. So here's what happened with Cleander, dude. You get this, bro. So I'm telling you right now. So Commodus is like, dude, I just want to party, do my thing. Cleander, would you like mind doing all my emperor stuff for me while I just like chill and all that.
Total
so Cleander's
rich
like,
kid
dude,
move. Do my homework.
Yeah,
dude.
he's like, oh, I'll handle it. You don't need to worry about any of the stuff, dude. So Cleander, dude, what's he do? He starts wiping out all the old guard from the Senate, bringing in his bros.
Like killing them.
Well, I don't know if I got to rewatch.
Firing them.
He's like, you've been accused of being a dick, you know? You need to go, dude. And they're like,
and
what,
he's like,
dude?
I'll use the Emperor's like, what is it, Praetorian Guard or
he's
whatever?
like, I'm in charge now. He left me in charge. You got to go. So he's like, I'm bringing in Chad. I'm bringing in Kyle Tucker. I'm bringing in Connor. Everybody,
it's like if you're like you're partying at your boy's house and he passes out, or he's like hooking up with a lady upstairs, and then he's like, dude, freaking Doug left me in charge, dude, and I don't like the way you guys are partying. You got to get out of Doug's house.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, what are you talking about, dude? Like, he didn't say no.
Yeah, dude. So it's crazy. So Cleander takes over. He's running the whole thing, right? And like nobody really likes Cleander because the Senate knows, okay, this is messed up, you know?
Yeah.
So what's crazy was how it started was, sorry, if I keep wiping my eye, I've got my contact is messed up, dude. So
Oh,
I'm
shit,
like
blink
totally
it out,
watering
dude.
right now, dude.
Dude, I
want
hate
people
that
to think I'm just
shit,
getting really
dude.
emotional right now thinking about
Dude,
this.
when Harmony talks about
it was the
Cleander,
end of the Pax Romana, and like they could have gone on for another century or two at the height of their civilization, but like, dude,
a downfall, dude.
I'm straight up crying right now. I don't even know why, dude.
Dude, Harmony, Rome
Why did
exists
this
for another
happen?
300 years, dude. It goes for another
fell
300,
apart,
dude.
If they split in two and then it got conquered, dude, by Mehmed II of the Ottomans. Yeah, dude.
Dude,
that was the Byzantines.
Dude, I think that quick tangent, I think going back, like, why would Marcus Aurelius give this to Commodus? Like, maybe it's part ego and, like, you know, continue his bloodline, but also, like, Marcus Aurelius was a known stoic, dude. So he's about fate.
He was a philosopher.
And he's probably like, bro, maybe it's just my fate that my schmoll kid has to take the reins. Like, I can't. And I think he ruled with him for a little bit. So he tried to, like, help him out.
He tried to train him.
But he's probably the only dude who would. He was so open-minded, dude, and so fucking philosophical. He's like, maybe he won't bone it.
Maybe he'll see that it's his duty. He has no other way but to be good at his job.
Yes.
For me, yeah, right. But anyway, so once he basically is like, yo, dude, I got a bunch of people coming over later. We got, we're gonna be chilling. So Cleander, could you kind of take the chariot and deal with all this Roman stuff while I'm kicking it? So Cleander's like, yeah, dude, I got your back. So he, starts bringing in all his bros to take over the Senate. None of them are, they're not even from the area. They're just like, hey, what up, dude?
Yeah,
so he's bringing in all his bros. But here's what got really messed up, right? So every day, Rome was at its like height capacity. It was like 1 million people in the city. They get all their grain sent from Egypt, and that's like the biggest thing in their diet is the grain. Mm-hmm. So Cleander decides, I'm going to cut off the grain supplies from Egypt. So he's supposed to be helping to deliver the grain that comes in every day. Mm-hmm. So he straight up... he cuts off the supply for grain because in his mind he thinks, dude, okay, so he cuts it off. Everyone in the city is going to starve. And when they're all starving, I'm going to show up with all this grain and be like, yo, I heard you guys needed grain.
Amazing,
and then so his big idea was, I'm going to be the hero of Rome by cutting off the grain supply, and I'm going to hoard it. And then when everyone's starving and going nuts, I'm just going to show up and be like, yo, I got some grain or whatever, if anybody needs it. So
hilarious, dude.
Didn't come to that, dude. Everybody was going starving. They're like, going nuts. A plague, it caused a plague. So people are dying in the streets, fighting and killing each other. That's when graffitis like, Cleander did this, was being written on the walls.
Bro,
like, we want Cleander and all this, dude. So then, Commodus is like, dude, I'm getting, you guys, my party's gotten interrupted telling me about grain. There's riots going on. People are setting the city on fire. Like, dude, and he's like, I don't know, man. Like, I tried to get the grain, I don't know what happened. And then like,
sick pop.
Yeah, dude. And then it also, he found out, okay, you did all this, but also Cleander was part of a plot to kill him because Commodus' older sister tried to kill him.
Yeah.
And Cleander's like, hey, I could help you with that. And then like he screwed up, and then he's like, yeah, dude, it's your sister who was doing this. I found out.
Oh, dude.
So he's like, oh, thanks for letting me know, dude. It was my sister. I know that's a tough call to,
He's a weasel.
So
dude.
he's
this guy's a weasel,
dude. That's why you got to watch out for Cleanders in your life, dude. They're out there,
Cleanders are floating around, dude.
Totally. They're all over the place. Hey, that's a great idea. I'll work on it with you. And then they present it to the boss in the corporate meeting. So I thought of an idea, and then you're sitting right there like, wait, that's my idea. Not that that's happened to me, but that's one of those situations that you hear about, with
yeah,
like
dude,
corporate people.
that dude, I thought of cool new way to make the scene at work. Look, everyone likes umbrellas, but what we need to do is get more palm trees. It's a cooler scene. The managers are like, that's a great idea, more palm trees. Who came up with that? And your freaking schmoll friend.
Yeah, Cleander's
stands up, dude. He gets the promotion. You know what I want to quickly revisit was them putting graffiti up. The Romans putting that was a big thing in Rome, was like, you would put, like, if you go to Roman bathhouses, like in Pompeii, it's cool because that city's like frozen in time. And you can see Romans would like put to gods like basically tweets and graffiti messages on the walls to like curse somebody or like bless somebody. Like they go both ways. And so in the case of Commodus, like it's not like, it's just sick that there was tagging going on in the Roman Empire.
Oh, dude, there was so much tagging going on. It was crazy, dude. I mean,
and it had a message.
Yeah, totally had a message. That's how they, that's how they talked and communicated. There was no Twitter back then, so people had to take to the walls and the streets and stuff.
Yeah, and you had to be. It was all tablatures basically, so you had to be concise, less than 140 characters. You're carving it in stone,
dude,
bro.
Yeah, it's a lot of carving to get done.
Maybe you do a fresco or a fresca with an image, but then you got to be an artist, dude. You got to be freaking Banksy of Rome.
Yeah, man.
So, dude, we got Cleander posting up being a schmoll, dude, and then.
Yeah, so what happened? Yeah, so Commodus, his whole vibe gets thrown off. He's like, dude, the city's on fire. Everyone says you're messing things up. So then he has to kill Cleander because he's like, dude, I wanted to believe you, but dude, it's so unbelievable everything you're telling me. Like, I don't know where the green went. You sure about that?
Yeah. I think I actually watched that scene, dude, because you told me to watch it.
Yeah.
And I saw that like trial scene, and the dude who plays Commodus is pretty jacked in it.
Yeah.
He's a pretty jacked hot dude, which I like.
Back then.
Dude, everyone's super
everyone's
jacked,
got six packs and they're all like ripped.
Amazing teeth. They're all hot. Dude.
Oh yeah, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, dude. Nah, dude.
Yeah, they must have had like a lot of equinoxes back in those days, dude.
Everyone was drinking the beer they were brewing in Egypt was Michelob Ultra.
Yeah,
just fucking. Everyone's rollerblading and just fucking having sophisticated stand-up sex, dude, by art museums and shit, dude.
Dude, it's crazy. So. Okay, so what happened? Oh yeah, so after that, Cleander died, right? Here's the fun part: is basically, so everybody hates, Commodus because his whole reign has been just screwed up. He gave the wheels to this guy. This guy, is responsible for everyone, starving, all this crap. So Commodus is like, I've got an idea to win the people back. And everybody's like, oh, okay, great. What, you going to feed them? Or are you going to like, do something, get the grain back? And he's like, no. I'm going to set up a gladiatorial games, dude. Like the biggest in the world. It's going to be sick. Everyone's going to love it, man. And like, and they were like, okay, so you might want to get the grain also on track and that might help them,
Yes.
So he's like, I want to set up the gladiatorial games. They're like, okay, cool. And he's like, oh, and here's the thing. I'm going to be starring in them. And like, and everyone's like, dude, what are you talking about? He's like, dude, I'm going to be a warrior out there. I'm going to be a gladiator because the people need to see me and know that their ruler is like, I'm jacked. I can, I can fight. I can win out there. And they need to see it, dude. And so like everybody's like, dude, this guy's gonna get himself killed. They're like, dude, totally, and that's when they were like, well, maybe it's a good idea you do this, dude.
Dude, yeah, they're like, yeah, go for it.
The senators were like, well, wait. People were gonna be like, that's outrageous. What? Hang on a sec. Let him. Okay, if you want to go.
Dude, that's amazing.
You might,
and how do you say no? He's the emperor. He's gonna do it. And dude, he had this weird infatuation with like Hercules. So it like goes back to. It makes a little bit of sense. Like I was reading something about how there was like a fire in the city at one point. Yeah. And some temples got destroyed.
Oh, ancient temples. Yeah.
And he fucking rebuilt. He's like, great, good. Time for me to rebuild statues of myself, like as Hercules, bro. And he would wear like a lion head.
Oh yeah, the cut off the head of the lion with the teeth over his skull. Dude, he temporarily renamed Rome like after himself.
Right,
dude.
and he changed the months.
Yeah.
He's like, dude, nope, September's not September anymore, dude.
It's Commodus Day.
Yeah, it's Commodus.
It's a whole month though, dude.
Commodus Ember, dude. Commodus Eli.
Commodus Ember.
Yeah, dude. Freaking dude, that's amazing. So, dude, yeah, bro, tell me about his freaking exploits as a gladiator, because this is just straight gold, dude.
Dude, this is sick. So his big idea is, I'm going to impress everybody. I'm going to be this badass warrior and everything. So he goes and he hires, he's like, all right, who's the most jacked gladiator out right now? And they're like, okay, his name's Narcissus. He's like totally legit. He's a wrestler. He's, he's sick. The people love him. So he's like, all right. So he goes to Narcissus. He's like, I want you to train me, dude. You're going to be my trainer because I'm going to be, fighting out there. Narcissus is like, Okay. Okay.
Smart rich dude move. Smart
Yeah.
Orange County dad move. I
Yeah,
want my kid to be a
exactly.
quarterback. Can I get Joe Montana to come train?
He's like,
to
I
put
want
him on a
John
ranch.
Elway, if you could get on the
dude, exactly.
get over here by tomorrow.
Or it's
that'd be good.
Elway's guy. He's like he's sitting, eating a meal. Like Elway's guy teaching my kid.
Yeah, exactly. So he goes and he trains with this narcissist guy, and narcissist is, training him, and he's learning to be a gladiator and all this stuff. And then comes the big day of the games and everything, right? So everybody's like, oh my God, what's going to happen? This guy's going to just get himself instantly killed. Because even, the guy training him is like, oh, this is not going well. But you have to be like, no, that was good. I like that move you did. No, that was good. He's the emperor. Like,
Better than last time, dude. Better than
no,
last-
you're getting there. You're getting there. See, you almost had me. You almost had me. I was like, I was scared.
Whoa, powerful stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I really think that leaf crown is intimidating. So you want to wear that too, man.
So basically the day of the games comes, and Commodus goes out there, right? And then he starts, fighting a gladiator, and then he just starts killing people, right? And he kills one, and then he does another fight, and he's like killing this dude, and then he just goes and keeps killing everybody, and everyone's like, what the hell is going on right now, dude? How is Commodus slaying all these people? So, and there's 50,000 people in the crowd, and they're like, Commodus. And and this was he did 14 days of gladiator games.
Bro, yeah.
So he gave the time for his reputation build. Everyone's like, he's an unstoppable god. And even he was walking around, he's like, I'm no longer a mortal. I'm a god now.
Yes.
I'm a gladiator god. And the people see it. So then he's just killing people left and right, dude. Fucking, and everyone's like, oh, Commodus.
And beasts, bro. Didn't he kill
wild
50 lions one time or
Probably, dude. I don't know.
I heard he killed a giraffe, bro.
See, that's the thing. He killed weak animals.
Dude,
like giraffes.
Dude,
Get over here.
People leave it alone. It's awkward, dude.
It's just kind of hobbling away, running all gracefully with his beautiful legs and everything.
Yeah,
and
dude.
He's like, come back.
Get over here. I'm gonna cut your head off.
You gotta climb up your neck.
Yeah, dude.
He climbed up his neck and snaps his head.
Maniac, dude.
Or he's got that giraffe in a chokehold. He's on the ground.
Dude.
You gotta tap out, bro.
Yeah, dude, tell him to
tap out. So
amazing, dude. I'm surprised Commodus didn't have a calf tattoo, dude. He had a calf tattoo.
Oh, of course he did.
Or a fucking neck, just an MMA.
He
dude.
had the equivalent of those handguns on the hips tattoo.
Yeah, dude. With roses coming out of the fucking
exactly.
Dude.
They were two swords or something. He's got them tucked in,
going down towards your dick, dude.
Yeah, exactly,
Yes,
exactly, dude. Best worn with swim trunks when you're in Puerto Vallarta or
dude.
Miami or any place where there's sun, beaches, and
Dude, yes.
a place to show the tats. Dude, so it was crazy, man. So he kills all these people, and everybody reveres him now. He's a god. He's walking around yo, I'm unstoppable, and all this type of stuff. So then what's crazy was the guy that trained him, Narcissus, was the gladiator. You know what he was thinking, dude, wait, I trained this guy, and you're telling me he just slayed 80 fucking gladiators in a row,
Yeah,
and
dude.
he's the number one. He's like, nah, dude, something's fucking foul around here. So what's crazy was Commodus shows up, and he's all you trained me too well, it looks like, or whatever. And he's like, yeah, must have, or whatever. So it turns out, right, Narcissus, he's like, all my brothers are dead, you killed all my best friends, where all my gladiators, just slaughtered them. So then he found one of his dead gladiators, and he looked at the sword the gladiator was holding. He picks it up and tries to cut his arm with it, and it does nothing, because he sees that the swords were completely dulled down, so there's no point, and the sides were completely dulled.
Oh
so
my
then
gosh.
Narcissus found out that Commodus, every fighter he went against, he gave them dulled down fake swords, like toy swords, no pointy ends, no nothing. So the whole time they're whacking away and it's trying to stab him, nothing's happening, and he's just cuts and down. He
Jeez,
gave
dude.
them all fake swords, so he would look like this crazy hero, slaughtered them.
Unbelievable, bro.
Cowardly move, dude. Totally, it's a very Cleander thing to
Definitely
do.
Cleander. That's amazing. Cleander's watching from his grave. Good stuff.
dude,
Smart.
nice
Smart.
move.
Dull swords.
Good call.
Dude, I even heard that Commodus. I didn't hear, but I was looking at it. Dude, so when he would train with Narcissus, he would train with live dudes, bro. So everyone that you see him go and murder in the Coliseum, you could imagine there was 10 more dudes that got murdered by him in training, bro.
Yeah.
Who were like, fuck, dude. Imagine that's your fate, dude. Yeah, dude, got to go train the Emperor and get fucking killed, dude. Like,
dude, I don't know. That would suck. But like,
Bro.
but yeah. So Narcissus, man, he was very disappointed, dude. So he's like, dude. So Commodus was trying to be like, yo, dude, I guess like I'm the champion now or whatever. But you're still like good in the books, Narcissus. Like, he's like, what, dude?
Good work, dude.
So he's like, dude, I checked the swords, dude. You gave everybody dull swords, dude. You fucking, you killed all these people. Like, they're defenseless. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then he's like, dude, shut up, and like fucking Narcissus is like, and he's like, all right, then never mind, So then other people started to find out, like, oh, because everyone's walking around thinking, this Commodus is like a fighting warrior god emperor,
Right.
and now it's like, no, dude, he gave everybody toy swords, and
So he calls them out. He puts this out.
So a couple people started to find out. So Commodus got all paranoid.
Mm-hmm.
So he made a list of like who's everyone that knows about the swords.
Amazing,
yeah,
dude.
So he wrote all the names. Okay, this person knows. Narcissus knows. All these people know, and all this stuff. So then even like his mistress at the time, who was one of his concubines or whatever, she found herself on the list because she's the one who found the list, and she saw like, oh shit, these are all the people who know,
Yeah,
because he's like passed out in bed from drinking or whatever,
Of course, dude.
long day, killing,
murdering
defenseless-
a giraffe,
yeah,
and
murdering
an ostrich, dude. Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude, did a
Dude.
triangle choke on that ostrich
Yeah,
back
yeah,
there.
exactly, dude. Had to pin it, dude. And,
Dude, those legs are easy to snap. But like, yeah, man. So what's crazy was, oh yeah, and a lot of the Senate, they found themselves, I think, on there too. So somebody was like, dude, we got to get rid of this guy. He's out of control because now he's going to kill even more people who know, just to stop the word from getting out that he did all this
Jeez.
stuff. So the story works is at the end, somebody like one of the senators, this guy, his name was Dio, which I thought was cool, kind of like the Ronnie James Dio, the band.
That's pretty sick.
Dude,
yes.
like Rainbow in the Dark and all that. You know,
Oh, dude.
like a rainbow in the dark. Remember that song? I don't know if you know. Yeah,
fuck.
dude. Yeah, he had a lot of
listen to it now,
yeah,
dude.
dude. A lot of great songs from the '80s. Good for like warming up for battle, which is kind
What
of
he's doing, yeah.
exactly. But so Dio was like, he goes to Narcissus and was like, yo, dude, hey man, this guy, you saw him kill all your best friends and with the fake swords. Do you want a chance to maybe get your vengeance? And Narcissus is like, yeah, of course, dude. So he's like,
Bro, say no more.
here's take your sword and here's the keys to Commodus's house, and
Yeah.
you can basically just show up and he'll be there around midnight or
dude.
whatever. So Commodus is chilling at his crib, dude. Narcissus straight shows up at the house. He's like, ooh, Narcissus, wasn't expecting you, bro. What's up, man? Hey, bro, we're cool,
Yeah.
right? And Narcissus is like, yeah, dude. So if you want to have like a real challenge now, dude, like since you had the fake swords before, why not try one out now, and like, for
Hell
the real.
yes, dude.
And Commodus basically just got worked, and then Narcissus straight up just killed him right there, dude. Like, and he's like,
Beast,
It was
dude.
like,
Jeez.
he got his vengeance out of it, So they took him out, so he wasn't able to kill any more people on the list of those who know. And but what was crazy, yeah, the sad thing is though, after that, they killed, apparently, they had to trial and kill all the people who killed the emperor, probably because it would look bad if they didn't.
Yeah.
It's like, Narcissus, sorry, bro. Look,
Dude,
dude,
totally use him, dude. Yeah, bro.
I know this is not cool, but we're gonna have to sort of
Murder you
charge you for
now,
that
dude.
murder.
Yeah, thanks for hooking us up, dude.
kinda
Our
used you.
bad.
Dude,
Did
yeah.
you really made the scene? And now
You
we need
really
to make
made
a
the
scene
scene.
for you to get executed.
Dude, yeah, we're gonna bring you to death.
Yeah,
where
dude,
they
yeah,
kill
dude,
you.
death.
It's
It's going off, dude.
yeah, it's called Chopped. It's basically where we take you now.
Dude, that's freaking insane, bro.
Dude, well, you know what's crazy though is like, everybody that knows this dude knows he was a spoiled brat. They know he couldn't fight as a gladiator. So when you see him winning all these different, like, he kills every single person. He's the #1 champion. That's like, dude, if you're like, let's say you've got a bunch of bros and you guys have like a skate park you all go to, and there's one dude who's like, kind of a noob, not as good.
Yeah.
But then he comes back like, yeah, I just won the X Games. And you'd be like, I don't know, man. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
it's like,
dude.
I was doing mad kick flips like all day at this place, and it's just basically shredding, tearing it up. They wanted to give me the trophies, like best skater in the world. And, and then like no one can say anything because like, his dad is like owns the skate park.
Yeah,
or like,
exactly. He won't let you in, dude.
Basically, man, it's just like
pay a fee,
dude. Yeah, you see that stuff sometimes, and you're just like, yeah, I don't know, man.
It's such crazy thinking, dude. Like how people think they can get away with that. I mean, well, he's an Emperor Commodus, so of course he knows he can
Too
get
many
away with
yes
it. But
men,
like,
dude.
yeah, dude, it's just gnarly, man. Dude, what a story, Commodus. So I didn't even know like that's the way things went down. Not like the Gladiator movie. The Gladiator movie has a lot of common threads, like the Germanic Wars, all that's going on.
Great
like,
movie, yeah.
Friar movie, dude. Great, So it's playing very much in the pun intended arena, in the sandbox of reality here. But obviously, there's artistic liberties taken. And today, we clear up a few of those. And Harmony being a freaking beast coming in, sharing that dank knowledge about Commodus. I mean, when we were on that Zoom, I was like, dude, you got to get out here and share this knowledge, dude. I didn't even know about
that,
this.
Man.
So it was just fire, dude.
Gave them dulled down swords, dude. Every one of them, man.
Unreal, dude. And I like how the movie does play into it. Like in the movie, they show them like throwing bread into the crowd. So okay, there was a grain shortage. Like they kind of address these things in a very subtle, underplayed way. Commodus cheats and stabs Maximus in the back before the fight.
Totally, yeah.
So which is totally what he would do. Yeah, so it's interesting, dude.
Yeah, man.
The sister plots to kill him, and they mentioned Maximus in one of these things that I was reading, like he executed some generals and stuff for not doing a good job.
Yeah.
Basically anybody he could blame and get the PR machine rolling on.
Dude, it's crazy though. Everything was going so well before he showed up. It was like the height of their time. You know, everything, and then it just like, started with him just. They should have never let him be in charge, dude.
I know, dude. And that's why that Praetorian Guard were like, I bet you the guard, which was set to protect the emperor, a lot of times that's who ends up killing the emperor. Like, the emperor almost has to do a good job for his guards. And sometimes even people like of their own ranks would come out and become the emperor, at least like for a little bit, interim or not. And then Shakespearean shit going on, dude.
Dude, yeah. Politics has changed, dude.
Dude, yeah.
It's not the same, yeah.
Dude, you want to stay and answer a few questions, dude? We got some questions coming in, dude. So we'll see.
I like that.
Sometimes they're historical, sometimes they're relationships. So we'll see what happens. Okay. Aaron, dude, you got anything to add on Commodus, dude, before we freaking continue cruising along, dude?
I mean, just that I can see Joaquin Phoenix doing all that shit.
Dude, yeah, totally, dude. Totally. What perfect casting.
Yeah.
That was his breakout role, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
I don't know what he played before that.
No, he's been around since he was a kid. He was like in Parenthood.
Oh yeah, with Steve Martin, yeah.
And his brother, obviously, River Phoenix, was the young Indy.
Yeah. He was also in To Die For with Nicole Kidman, wasn't he?
Ooh, and Michael
Matt
Douglas.
Dillon.
How's Michael Douglas not in that movie, dude?
To Die For. Yeah, Disclosure.
Dude, amazing, bro.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here, dude. Dear Strider and Aaron. First of all, Strider, congrats on making the Dank GF into a DF. Thank you, dude. My freaking Dank fiance, dude. Pumped on that, dude. Aaron, congrats on making a baby, dude. So fire, dude.
Nice.
Continue on to the main point of this email. I need help with women. To be more exact, one woman in particular. She is the super sweet and cute girl with the big old brain. I have a small brain and am cute in a small child kind of way. Not exactly the same kind of cute. Previously, I started texting her in about November and a beautiful friendship sparked. Around that time, she let me know that she was not romantically interested, and I played it off cool, like in order to hide my inner pain. We continued to text as I could use, been there, dude, as I could use a friend outside of my boys to talk to. Time passed until around now, late February, when this girl started to send flirtatious texts and emojis. I am terrible with girls and knowing what they really mean, so I have to come to the relationship guru. Does this mean that she has began to develop feelings for me, or am I looking into it too much? By the way, I'm a huge fan of the show and have to listen to every episode multiple times instead of studying history, dude. Fire, dude. Legend, dude. Your podcast provides some ample information. Sincerely, Lewis, dude. Lewis, you're a beast. Lewis, we've been there, dude. So basically, dude, he's vibing with this girl, dude. They got, he's catching feelings. She's like, look, not that for me. But now she's sending some texts, including some emojis. Maybe she wasn't doing before.
What were the emojis?
I would like to know that.
What the emojis were?
He said flirtatious texts and emojis. So, so maybe like I don't know if we're going eggplant yet, but we're maybe sending wink faces.
I imagine a wink face.
Yeah, I imagine a wink face, dude. Yeah.
Either the semicolon or are we going full emoji wink?
Oh, dude.
It's a big difference, right?
It's a stylistic choice.
It's a stylistic choice, definitely.
I mean, dude, here's the thing, bro. He likes this girl. I say, you don't want to get hurt, but look, you've been hurt. You told her once before, now she's flirting with you, and who knows, maybe there was a cool dude in a leather jacket who smoked inside that she was trying to be interested in. She realized he was a bad boy, and bad boys, you know, they aren't for good girls. Sometimes they are, you know, every case is unique, but I think he's got to go for it, dude. He's got to tell her, let's give this a shot.
So is the dilemma is where do I go from here? Like, should I pursue this again? Like, should I see if she's interested? Because I tried once, she didn't seem down, and now it sounds like she's, you know, might have reconsidered or is interested.
He said, yeah, it sounds like he has this narrative going in his mind, and that's where the question lies: is he reading into this too much? Is she just sending texts with emojis, or is it because he's into her? He wants to freaking feel like she's flirting when maybe she's not. I don't know.
I mean, he could always ask her if she wants to get coffee or something.
That's what I'm saying,
what do
dude.
people do nowadays? Like, you want to, well, everything's
Zoom,
closed.
dude, you want to Zoom?
Yeah,
or
Zoom. Do a FaceTime on Zoom.
Here's the
say
move.
What's up? See how you talk to each other.
You ask her what her favorite coffee place is or dessert place,
dude,
and then you send it to her, bro. Then, you know, she might, but it sounds like you guys are friends, so maybe you know her address. I wouldn't say this, hey, ask for a person you just met's address to send them something. But it sounds like they have rapport. Send her something and say, or let's get dinner, dude. Let me treat you to a seafood dinner. Send her some sushi, dude. She might get a stomach ache, but do it.
Dude, I just found this dank sushi spot in my neighborhood. If you want to come check it out, dude, that would be awesome, or something like that. Or I don't know any dank places, you know, do you? And then, this one's pretty chill. Oh, cool. You want to come with? You know, why not? And then what's the worst? You get an angry emoji. Fuck you.
Yeah, you get a sad face, dude.
You know, get out of my face.
Yeah, dude. I mean, look, maybe he's reading into it a little bit more, but he can't help it. But he digs her, dude. And you know what? In life, you gotta get up to bat, and you gotta fail sometimes.
Sure.
Aaron, what are you thinking, dude?
I mean, I've definitely been here. I agree with you guys. I think go for it. I think the worst that can happen is it already has. So what the hell? But after this, if she's not interested, then I think you do got to cut bait.
It's the 2 strikes you're out law.
Yeah, with love, it's 2 strikes you're out, dude. But it's true because he wants to be more than friends, and she'll keep saying friends, but it can't happen. It's this guy doesn't. Lewis, you don't want to be platonic, and that's fine. Be honest with yourself, but also respect her emotions too.
Yeah.
Fire, dude. All right, let's keep cruising. Would you ever do a deep dive on the history of Adam Driver's massively successful film career, Germ? Okay, Harmony, just to bring you up to speed, I have a little bit of beef with Adam Driver.
Oh, I'd love to hear about this.
And it's all on me. It's just basically probably rooted in some sort of jealousy, but he gets to play too many roles, dude. Like he gets to be in fucking Star Wars, but then also Marriage Story, bro. You don't get to do the cool indies and the big budget, like.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you do when you're like super movie star, like Brad Pitt does it all, and I love him. But maybe because Brad Pitt's hot and Adam Driver, he's a good looking guy, but he's not like hot. So I think it's a lot on me. I don't know, man.
So what the issue is, he's cast in a lot of stuff, you know, and so.
He's crushing it too hard, dude. And here's the thing: I should be happy for him. He's an actor. He's working, dude. I want to.
And it's hard to hate him because he seems like a nice guy.
And he does a good job. He's good in everything,
good actor,
dude. Yeah, he's good,
nice
dude.
guy.
He's earned these roles, dude.
It's like, how do you know, how do we reconcile?
You know what the problem is, dude? It's
What?
in the mirror. When I look in it, it's me, dude. So I would, to answer his question, do a massive deep dive in his film career, and I should do it out of respect, but I would also have to do it in conjunction with Nick Cage because that's my boy.
Dude, I enjoyed Marriage Story. I thought that was it. Dude, I mean, it was very sad and kind of like depressed, but I thought it was, you know, funny too. Like it had some funny parts in it. Like,
hey, you got to have some humility going through.
There was the writing. Some of the writing was clever. I thought it was funny.
Who is it? Who did that again?
I don't know.
Soderbergh?
Adam Driver.
No.
I know
Scarlett
the
Johansson,
name.
Adam Driver.
No, it wasn't Spike Jonze, was it?
No, it was it's one of the Mumblecore guys.
That's what it is. Ray Liotta's
Noah
in it.
Baumbach?
Noah
That's it,
Baumbach.
Noah Baumbach,
Yeah,
Yeah, the Momo car guy, yeah.
Ray Liotta was really funny in that
Love
movie.
Ray
He's
Liotta,
a
dude.
divorce attorney and that he goes to see, and he's like, "I'm $800 an hour," and he's like, "If you have a stupid question, call him. He's $400 an hour."
Amazing, dude.
Yeah,
I love Ray Liotta.
Yeah, he's great.
But
yeah.
I don't know. I think I have to start liking Driver though, dude. And I think I'm gonna turn the corner here. Aaron, do you like Driver?
I do. Yeah, I do. I don't go out. I mean, like, he's not gonna make me go see a movie because I'm not gonna be like, oh, Adam Driver's in it. Sweet, I gotta go. But like, I'm not gonna be mad if I see him.
Like in that new movie with Tom Holland that's coming out, Cherry. Are you seeing the posters for that around town where he like plays a bunch of different roles? The advertisement is just like, I don't know anything about the story. It just goes, best actor, Tom Holland, Cherry. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know, dude. Maybe because I'm like, dude, is Driver trying to be the next Daniel Day-Lewis? But dude, there can only be one.
There's
dude.
only one Daniel Day-Lewis, dude.
Bro,
that's why. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about Driver. I mean, Daniel Day-Lewis is fantastic. He's
I
so
love
good.
him,
So
dude.
many great roles, you know.
But I'm always aware of his performance. JT says this, and I think it's a smart thing, is when you see a Daniel Day-Lewis movie, he's just so method and he's in the character, but I know it's a performance. But that's part of why I'm enjoying watching it.
Yeah.
Whereas like if I go see a Matt Damon movie, I'm not like thinking of Damon's performance. Like he always brings it. I love my boy Damon.
Yeah.
But I just watch him because he's like a movie star.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Remember Good Will Hunting, dude?
Oh, bro.
That movie was sick, dude.
It's not you, man. Not you.
It's not your fault.
Yeah. Not you
Shut
too.
up. Get away from me. It's not your fault. I'm like crying watching this.
Dude, totally, bro. Got to go see About a Girl.
Yeah, I know.
The best, bro.
Robin Williams.
Dude, love Robin Williams.
Love Robin Williams.
All right, let's see. We got one here. What up, Strider? Tenured professor of history at the University of Stoke. I'm listening to your most recent episode with the giant hog, Joe. That's when we did a deep dive into a deep dish pizza with Joe and his fat hog. You took a listener's question about sketching out and smoking weed. A guy said he panics every time he smokes now after one bad experience. I appreciate your effort to help out this young stoner, but I realized you got a few facts wrong. Probably did, and I'm not freaking well-versed in nugs. Harmony blazes a little bit, so, you know, maybe he can weigh in here. And I thought I'd write in to correct the record. You told this guy to stick to sativas. This is actually the opposite of what he should do. Sativas are more likely to make people's minds race and make them anxious. Indicas can also give these effects. It's not completely binary, but I try to stick with an indica. It's less likely than sativa to have side effects. You correctly pointed out how weed is really strong these days, and this can make things difficult. I would add that most weed these days has a fucked THC/CBD ratio. It does not have nearly enough CBD for the amount of THC in it. I suggest that he at the very least go with something that has a 1-to-1 ratio, if not more, probably leaning towards CBD just to play it safe. I think he should buy CBD buds, grind them up, and mix them with regular weed in a smoking receptacle. Maybe do like 70% CBD, the rest weed, and take it slow. CBD is fantastic for people in the midst of weed-induced panic. It should be a very stoner stash box, aptly labeled to avoid any mix-ups. I would check the CBD subreddit for good brands. Nice, dude. You can also buy it legally in 50 states. Sometimes I smoke straight up CBD joints. It's nice. Sick, dude.
So what's going on here?
He
There's
just
a
gave
lot of CBD action in that.
He just gave a correction on basically. I told him, I think I got it backwards. I told him to do more sativa, but indica is like in the couch, which might let him chill, right?
Yeah, that's more of a sleepy time, body high, relaxing. Yeah, that's more of a mellow down, you know, and sativa will get you a lot more of the mental, like, kind of creativity, more, you know, psychoactive type. So you can, if you're painting or working on stuff, and be a little bit more upbeat. Hybrid is kind of like a mix of the two, just blending it. And then, then there's hybrid dominant sativa, which is like, you know, more on that side, you know, or dominant indica. So yeah, it depends what you're in the mood for, and there's all, you know, so many different strains, you know. Yeah, I've been I vape sometimes, but I've been on the same thing, dude. Some of it's just too strong, so like, you know, I like, you know, nighttime is good for something if you want to do like a indica, or then you know, if you're writing or painting or something, playing bass,
Want to get creative? Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Hit that sativa, you know.
I love that. Do you ever do just straight up CBD or no?
No, I haven't really tried that. I have I have no idea what it does, but I mean, if it's good or not or whatever, but Dude, it's chill. I've been on these jewel pens. Have you ever done that?
I haven't done them, but I know Chad and JT will rip those sometimes.
Are we allowed to vape in here or no?
Aaron, can Harmony rip the jewel right now, or?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, sick, dude.
Dude, these things are like, all right, don't get into these because like they're really delicious and you like need it like all the time. It's crazy. But yeah, so I've got, this is like a jewel. And then like if you got something like this is for more of your sativa or whatever.
Okay, nice.
For at home. It's completely legal.
Dude, hitting the vape is a good thing. Going back to like gestures, bro. Like if you're like making a point and you hit the vape like that and you come
and then do this.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I respect the hell out of you right now, dude.
Hands back.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, you were late. You're incompetent.
Exactly, dude. You literally have to go, dude. They should make like the vape just called The Thing Is. Like you know how there's Yoda's brain, just a hybrid that's just making good points, dude. Just called The Thing Is, or the thing about that is, and just. I think that's a fire call.
They're good. They don't make any smell. They disappear right away.
I'm sitting next to you. I don't feel anything. But
it's like
they're freaking addictive as hell.
Oh
though.
my God, dude. It's like I literally will leave my apartment at 4:00 in the morning. I'm like, I got no more cartridges.
And are they making new rules where they're like, dude, they can't sell like grape shit because like kids, like they target that shit to like kids, right?
Yeah, man. They make it so like basically if it tastes too good, then like they don't want it to be like
it's too dank, dude.
Because it does attract younger people like Starburst, strawberry, all that type of stuff. You know what I mean? And like
Raven's Revenge. Do you remember that shit, dude? Do you remember Raven's Revenge, bro?
No, dude.
Aaron, do you remember Raven's Revenge?
No, I've never vaped. No.
No, it wasn't a vape. It was just literally. It looked like a vape pen. It looked like honestly like what you put a COVID test kit in, then you shake it up, just filled with flavored sugar, dude. And you would just like a pixie stick. Remember a pixie stick? You know what that is? It's just sugar, dude.
Oh,
and
yeah,
flavored
man.
sugar. So it's basically a pixie stick, but like more sugar. And then, Raven's Revenge and the marketing was like, it was like very like vapey. I bet you like the vape companies based their marketing on Raven's Revenge, dude. Just fucking used to pound that stuff, dude. I used to want to sniff it and just play with my yo-yo in middle school, but
well, for that, I do think they have CBD vapes as well. I mean, I'm pretty sure. I know I saw a place they put it in coffee if they want. It was
bro.
Like, if you want
like a creation, you go to
like,
creation, you get CBD infused cold brews and stuff.
Yeah, which is good because that weed today is very powerful, dude. You can't like mess around and you go crazy, dude.
I know,
like,
bro.
It's not everybody, just some people that are tolerant are fine, I guess. But
psychoactive.
If you don't do it a lot, man, you got to watch out. That stuff's like.
So this is 100% psychoactive. It's got 33.8 cannabinoid.
Yeah, dude. I'm already paranoid, dude. That sounds like paranoid, dude. Any chemical that ends in noid is gonna make me paranoid, dude.
Like the noid from Pizza Hut.
Domino's.
Oh, Domino's. Good correction.
See, dude, Aaron's fired. Dude. Aaron brings the heat. All right, let's do one more, then we'll hop out of here. Harmony, dude.
All right.
You've been a beast. Okay, here we go. Dude, Strider, I'm going to go off-roading with my boys in Riverside. Do I bump Pennywise when we first get on the trail or some Tool, Incubus, IDK? Amped to rip rock stars with my boys. Just want to make sure the stoke is as fat as the air we are ripping. Sincerely, Blathan.
Tool, 100%.
You think
dude.
you would go Tool?
Dude, that's the best band in the world. I don't care what anybody says, dude.
Didn't they come out with a new album recently?
Oh yeah, they just did. After like 13 years, they just came out with Fear Inoculum. They were just done. It was the last concert that I saw was before the pandemic, and they shut down concerts. Was the at the Staples Center was for the Fear Inoculum tour, but fantastic band. I get some people aren't going to be into it, but if you're into it, it's really good. That's where I started playing bass because of that. Justin Chancellor is like one of the dankest bass players like there is. Don't get me wrong though, Pennywise is great too, but that's like a whole different other thing. If you're into like punk rock, you like Pennywise, NoFX, and Rancid and all that type of stuff.
Yes,
that's
dude.
good for a skate sesh or something. If you're out in nature or something, you want to because Tool can go real hard or it can go kind of like esoteric metal where it kind of goes using instruments that sound like they're from the Far East, or it could go like it goes in all kinds of directions, but they're in their timing signatures it's very different as well. But great band. I would totally go with that if that's just me personally, but
I think that's the move, dude. He's wondering, and I think And you kind of set a nice distinction. He's going off-roading. I think a nice bass riff. I think the rhythm of that the driver could really get into that and have fun on the trail.
Oh, totally.
And I think it picks up nice. Like, are they using like double foot pedals and shit?
Oh, 100%. Dude, they've got like quadruple foot pedals.
Okay, then bro, I want percussion.
Bro, Danny Carey's like the most solid drummer in the world, dude. That dude just...
Yeah, bro, then let's freaking go. We're going Tool, dude, for days. I think Pennywise, save it for, maybe like you listen to a little bit like, I don't know, maybe when you park and have lunch or you crush, like you need to reload on Rockstars.
Dude,
you mellow out on
drink
some Pennywise.
Gatorade, listen to that.
Yeah, dude. Look at the vista, look at the valley or whatever junkyard you're looking down on in Riverside.
Throwing some Goldfinger at the same time.
Oh, dude, don't get me amped up, dude. Let's go,
Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Yeah, dude.
The whole warehouse leveled.
Hell yes, dude. A little Primus, dude.
Oh,
like,
dude,
let's go.
Primus, dude. They're great too.
Yeah, dude.
I saw them with
different
Tool.
vibe though.
Yeah.
But that's
they
great
open
lineup
for them sometimes too. Yeah, great lineup, dude. Sick bass player, Les Claypool, of course.
Hell yeah, dude.
Dude, Primus is dope, dude.
Hell yeah. Well, dude, Harmony.
Les Claypool sat in the seat Strider's in right now.
Really?
Yep.
On what pod?
Bill Burr's.
Oh, dude, I'm
no
listening.
way.
Check
dude.
it out, dude.
That's awesome. That's so sick.
That's freaking rad, dude. Harmony, you can sit here right after before we get out of here.
I will totally do that, man.
How about some bassing?
Yeah.
Dude, Harmony, thank you so much for coming on here and freaking sharing your knowledge, dude, with the freaking listeners and me.
Hell yeah.
You got anything? I know you recently put out a great sketch comedy special, which I loved, and I was lucky enough to be in a few scenes, and you recorded a stand-up special a while back. Can people see that? And I know you got one coming up.
Oh yeah, so I've got a new stand-up special coming out. It'll drop on May 4th on all the streaming services.
Hell yeah.
So Harmony McElligott. It'll be called The Struggle Continues.
Love it.
So that's coming out on May 4th. So definitely pick that up when it comes out. It's gonna be sick. So did that. And as far as the sketch show, dude, Strider's been in, some of my stuff. It's called Harmville. Hopefully we'll get that back up and running once, theaters start opening. That's like a live performance show that I put up. It's a lot of fun, a lot of sketch stuff, which is great. But yeah, dude, May 4th, the stand-up special, 1 hour special will drop. Looking forward to it. It'll be sick, dude.
Hell yeah, dude. Harmony's very hilarious, dude. Very talented guy, as you know after listening to him. The struggle continues, dude. Keep it going, bro, because it's the journey, bro. And fun moments along the journey like this keep me freaking stoked. So thank you so much, Harmony.
Thank you, man.
Aaron, thank you. My pleasure, dude. Aaron, thank you on the freaking sticks. What a beast.
Thank you.
Always, write in comments, questions, suggestions, StriderWilsonShreds@gmail.com, dude. Have a freaking dank-ass week, dude.
Sick,
Late.
dude.